Ever wondered how to make your own beer at home? Imagine the satisfaction of sipping something you've brewed yourself. Well, today, we're going to unveil the secrets of home brewing and guide you through the process, step by step. First and foremost, gather all the necessary equipment. This includes a brewing kettle, fermenter, airlock, thermometer, sanitizer, and a beer ingredient kit. These kits can be bought online or at a local homebrew shop, and they contain all the ingredients you'll need for your first batch of beer: malt extract, hops, yeast, and specialty grains. The journey into home brewing starts with sanitizing all your equipment. Brewing is a clean process, so ensure every piece of equipment is thoroughly sanitized to prevent any unwanted bacteria from spoiling the beer. After sanitizing, it's time to brew. Begin by heating water in your brew kettle. Once the water reaches a boil, add the malt extract. This forms the base of the beer, providing the sugars that the yeast will later ferment into alcohol. The next stage is to add hops. These give the beer its characteristic bitterness, balancing out the sweetness of the malt. Add the hops to the boiling malt extract and water and let it simmer. This is what brewers call the boil. Once the boil is done, it's time to cool the mixture, known as wort, as quickly as possible. This is where the fermenter comes into play. Transfer the wort into the fermenter, then add cold water until you reach the 5-gallon mark. Now, introduce the yeast. This is the magical ingredient that converts the sugars in the wort into alcohol and carbon dioxide. Once the yeast is added, seal the fermenter with the airlock. The wort will now begin to ferment. This process can take anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks. You'll know it's done when the bubbling in the airlock stops. And there you have it. The final step is to bottle your beer. Transfer it from the fermenter to your bottles using a siphon, taking care not to disturb the sediment at the bottom of the fermenter. Cap the bottles and let them sit for another 2 weeks to carbonate. So to summarize, the steps to brewing your own beer at home are: gather equipment, sanitize everything, boil your ingredients, cool and ferment the wort, and finally, bottle your beer. Remember, patience is key, and the reward is well worth the wait. Nothing quite compares to the taste of a beer you've brewed yourself. So why not give it a try? Happy brewing!